If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout to get yourself 8% off your order. Yes guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm going to show you how to complete the new FUT Birthday players very quickly. So we've got two objectives today, and these videos I usually do on my main channel, Ezekiel Gaming HD, but I'm going to be doing it on my second channel today. Usually I just do Road to Glory, but we're going to start doing squad builders and these types of videos to help you guys out on this channel now instead of my main channel. So first things first, actually, we've got a FUT Birthday challenge, and it's literally just play 2 matches, and for doing this you're going to get a pack, so that's dead easy. The next thing is obviously the FUT Birthday Bellarabi, which is an online challenge, whereas the FUT Birthday Paqueta, these ones are offline, so these are squad battles. The first challenge, dribbled delivery assist with a through ball using midfielders with minimum 85 dribbling in 3 separate rivals matches. The good thing is you don't need to win the game, but you do need to play a through ball, which is the Y button on Xbox or the triangle button on PlayStation. I'll show you a squad with certain players, cheap players that you can use in rivals to complete that with. It also says to do this with midfielders. They don't need to be a centre mid or a CDM or a cam. They can also be a left mid or a right mid as well, guys. So if you do have a winger that is very high rated, good, and you've got an untradeable or something, then make sure that you start them as a midfielder, a left mid or a right mid, and you'll get this challenge done very quickly. The next one is score a low driven goal in 2 separate rival matches using a midfielder with a minimum 4-star skills and minimum 4-star weak foot. So in mind, I'm already thinking someone like Ousmane Dembele with 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Play him as a right mid, and you can get both of these objectives done straight away because his dribbling is above 85, and also he has obviously above 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. Assist with a cross in 5 separate rival matches using Bundesliga players. Now this one is specific to obviously Bundesliga players. Now when you do this challenge, you don't need to just press X. That is the hardest way to do it, because on FIFA 20 the meta of crossing is terrible. So don't just cross the ball to head the ball. You're not going to be able to do that. Well, you would, but it would take you forever, right? The best way to do this is when you have an opportunity to sweat the ball, when there's an opportunity to pass the ball along the ground, instead of pressing A to pass the ball, what you should be doing is pressing and holding X, but RB and X on the Xbox controller. That way it makes like a driven low cross. This one you have to do in 5 separate rivals games. So once you've done it once, I wouldn't recommend keep on doing it, because obviously it's going to be harder to win the game, and you do have some objectives which are wins, and that is this one, midfield maestro, score and assist in 7 separate rivals wins using midfielders with minimum 4-star skills. So again, this one is going to be Ousmane Dembele all over. He can apply to, well, the first 2 and this one. The problem is he isn't from the Bundesliga. If you want to complete all 4 challenges at the same time, there are plenty of Bundesliga players that have at least 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot, that have at least 85 dribbling as well to complete the first challenge. So we'll go through some players in just a second, but first of all, let's go through FUT Birthday Paqueta. The first one, through vision, which is assist with a through ball in 2 separate squad battle matches on minimum professional difficulty. If you still have icon swaps challenges left to do, then this is going to be perfect to combine with this. Score a volley in 3 separate squad battle matches. This one could be a little bit more difficult because, to set up the opportunity to get a volley, it's probably best to do that with an X pass or some kind of through ball, over the top through ball, holding LB and pressing Y if you're on Xbox, or triangle on PlayStation to go over the top, and that could trigger someone to go for a volley, but sometimes you're going to get a header out of it. You can't really control it. If I was you, I would hold LT whilst you're doing that shot, and it increases the chances of a volley actually coming off. Serie A skills, score 2 goals in 5 separate squad battles wins on minimum world-class difficulty using Serie A players with minimum 4-star skills. This is actually very specific, so we'll go through some players again for this challenge as well. Assist 2 goals in 7 separate squad battle wins on world-class difficulty using midfielders with minimum 4-star skills and minimum 4-star weak foot. So some more specific ones towards the end here. So let's show you some teams and some players that you can complete both the FUT Birthday Paqueta and also FUT Birthday Bellarabi. So guys, here are a handful, I say a handful, there's quite a lot of players from the Bundesliga that have at least 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot with at least 85 dribbling on their cards. So you've got players like Lewandowski, all the way from his gold card all the way up to his headliners card. You've got Cunha as well, you've got Keynes, you've got Palacios, you've got Rashica, and Royce, Perisic, if you've got the storyline card, that'll be a good one, and Sancho as well as Serge Gnabry. Remember guys, if you are going to use someone like Sancho, who's not naturally a left mid, move him to left mid. Cunha, who's a striker, move him to cam. make sure you're using a formation that actually offers that ability, and also Lewandowski. Anyone that's not naturally a midfielder, make sure you move them to a midfielder before the game starts. Obviously very important. That means that every goal, every assist, every through ball, everything you do with all of those players that I just showed you, you're going to add to these challenges and complete them. Every assist as well with these crosses, the low driven cross. But I can't stress enough, guys, make sure you move them to left mid or right mid. So many people forget to do that before they start the challenges. Now for the squad battles challenges, you do have to score Brazilian players, and you also need to do stuff with Serie A players. There's one player that is Brazilian and has 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot from the Serie A, and that is this guy right here, João Pedro. His stats aren't that good, and because you're doing this against squad battles, I actually recommend just, you know, starting a normal squad and then subbing on 3 players that tick off the box of Brazilian and have 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and then some Serie A players as well, because it's really not hard to get at least like 5+ goals in squad battles. So what I recommend doing is just bring on at least one Brazilian that's going to play striker or a cam if you're on like a 4-2-3-1, and just try to score one volley with them. Also, if that player is a midfielder, then that's going to apply to this if they've got 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. So for example, guys, I have a storyline Felipe Anderson. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's a midfielder and he's Brazilian, so he's going to be able to do the volley challenge for me, and then I'm going to score 2 goals with any player that's a Serie A player, like Mkhitaryan, Mertens, those types of players. But this one is going to take quite a long time because you have to do this in 7 separate squad battles wins, but you do get a pretty decent looking Brazilian player with 5-star weak foot as well. So guys, let's take a look at the chem styles that I would use for these players. If you're going to go into weekend league or some, you know, any kind of challenge, you want to use the best chem style. So what chem style would be best? First of all, Bellarabi is rapid, 94 acceleration and sprint speed. His dribbling's already really good, but what he lacks the most that I noticed straight away is that finishing stat. It's only 80. He has great shot power. His passing is 88 vision, 90 short passing. His strength's quite high, so it's a very easy choice for me just to go for a sniper. You're going to boost his finishing by +15. You're also going to make him feel faster and quicker at turning on the ball, especially combined with the pace and the strength. He's going to feel, I would say, just a tiny bit slower than someone like Mbappe, but he has that kind of strength, and he's still got good passing and finishing. And with 5-star weak foot, this can be a very deadly player, and the fact that you can complete this for free is amazing. Also guys, he does have the outside of the foot shot. Even though you've got 5-star weak foot now, that's still a good trait to have if you want to keep it on your strong foot. Now for Paqueta, this is going to be more difficult. When I look at this card, it's just very well evenly balanced, but it's not amazing at anything. So his weaknesses are, he does have 75 balance, his pace isn't rapid, so you do want something to offer some kind of pace boost, but at the same time his shooting's not great as well. Like, it's good, but it's not great. His passing's good, so you don't really need to touch this if you don't need to, well, you don't want to. His stamina's pretty good, his strength's pretty good. So what I would do is probably go for an engine if you're going for someone that's more of a midfielder. He's got 66 defending, so some people may play him as a centre mid. It's a bit risky, but you know, for people that want to play him in there, you can. He would be a pretty good cam as well with this chem style, but I think the best one would be just to go for a sniper, get a +5 on his balance, get his finishing up, and he's going to feel great on the ball. He's got a decent amount of pace to deal without getting that pace upgrade, but if you really need to, Hawk or Hunter. The problem with going with Hawk or a Hunter is you don't get a balance boost, but he's still pretty good with 93 dribbling, 91 composure. Like, he's still going to feel great with a Hunter or a Hawk chem style. So it's, for me, if you're playing him more attacking, Hunter or sniper, and if you're playing him more into the midfield area, probably go for an engine to make him feel better and give him better passing as well. So guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Hopefully it's helped you out, you know, picking a team to complete these objectives. I will be covering more in the future with these player objectives, so make sure you subscribe before you leave. You may already watch my videos or watch my previous player objective videos in the past, but that has been on a different channel, so you've probably not subscribed to this one, so please subscribe before you leave. Drop a like as well, and I will have a video soon completing these challenges, hopefully in the next day, because these aren't that hard. But anyway guys, I will catch you later. Bye bye.